Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum student. This is Umaira Said, lecturer English Times Institute, and today we are going with the lecture number 3 of business communication. And the topic today for the discussion is interview and its type. So before going into the depth of the interview and type, let me discuss the agenda for the today's session. Keep your pen and paper with you to note down the important points. The agenda which we will discuss today is the interview, its types, do's and the don'ts of the interview, and some of the interview questions which will be very helpful for you when you will be on the interview seat and you will be interviewed by some company manager. My dear students, there is a myth which is associated with the interview is that interview is particularly for the job purpose. Yes, it is right up to some extent. But interview is not only for the job's sake. Whenever we first time interact with any person, any teacher, or while traveling with the person, we start communicating while interviewing with him or her. So we start by asking that what is your name and the profession, then we just jump into their political, religious, social and the cultural ideologies and start communicating. So for the business communication students, let me take you to the previous lectures and just recall that what is the communication. Beta, communication is of two types, formal and informal. And informal communication is in which the interview can be compartmentalized, because interview is just to interact another person to get the desired result. Let me tell you that the Murphy once said that interview is a face-to-face communication to get the immediate feedback, and yes it is. When you interview someone, you get an immediate feedback. So interview is for the job sake, but many of the celebrities been interviewed, many of the teachers been interviewed when they first time enter into the class. Many of the politicians been interviewed on the daily basis just to know about their ideas and their beliefs and about their political scenarios which has been happening into the country. You may see that Imran Khan is daily interviewed because of these pandemic issues. They ask their next steps, that what they have planned and what they are going to plan to save the country from the worst situation. So if I move into the origin of interview, my dear students, origin of interview is that it derives from the French words interview, E-N-T-R-E-V-O-I-R, interview, which means to get the glimpse of. It means that when we just interact with another person, start communicating, when we begin to know each other, it is an interview and it is an interview. So interview is not a new terminology, like it has its root in a primitive age as well. So interview is not a new thing. So let's move to the types of interview. There are students multiple types of interview. So I have sorted out few for you, and few will be discussed in your WhatsApp group. So see, this is the structured and this is the unstructured interview. So what is structured interview? Structured interview is a set of questions which is designed by an organization to scale or evaluate a person on the interview seat. So because you will be so much confused that why I am repeating the word interviewee and the interviewer. Interviewer is a person who takes an interview. So write down the spelling. Interviewer is a person who is on the hot seat or who takes the interview, and the interview is the person who is being interviewed. If I am an interviewer, you will be interviewed. So the structure we were discussing The structure is a set of questions being designed by an organization, and on the basis of these set of questions they evaluate. Suppose you are going for the you may say for some kind of lectureship in an organization. So there will be so many other competent candidates as well. So what they do, they would ask the same questions from every candidate, and then they will evaluate on the basis of your knowledge, subject knowledge, your confidence level, your interaction, your face to face communication, your power of language, and your power of over your confidence as well, your stress management, and how you would work under the stress hours. So these are all the things on the basis of which organization evaluate some candidates. So this is a structured interview, and my dear students, the structured interview is the most common type which is being followed by every of the HR department of good organization. Another type is unstructured interview. Unstructured is considered to be the most arduous task and the complicated one. You will be asked some open-ended questions, and these open-ended questions now depend upon you that how would you answer that. If you exaggerate the answers, you will give another shape to the question, and then they will pick out something from your said words and ask you the different question, and then you will be under the strict clutches. So that is why the structured interview is considered to be the most appropriate form of interview. And further type of the interviews are, the number one is face to face communication. Write down face to face communication. It is the most appropriate form. Face to face you get the desired results as well. Face to face means that you are watching the person and answering the different questions, and he is answering you with the full confidence and having a knowledge and a grip over the subject. So face to face is most appropriate. The next is the telephonic or the Skype interview. You know students, nowadays due to these pandemic issues, every institution is so much restricted and allowing the other person to be interviewed on the Skype and the telephone. Although on the telephone you will not be seen, so you would have more confidence power, but your interview will be as equal to the face to face. The same questions will be asked, but the simple thing, the shield which you had is that you are sitting at your home, but the shaky voice, but your low confidence will be easily judged by your slippery words on the telephone. So Skype interview is sometimes difficult because of the lack of resources. Maybe many of the people who are Skype interviewed do not carry a laptop, they do not have internet facilities, sometimes the internet is being interrupted. So these are the some barriers for which the Skype interview is considered not the appropriate form. The third is a panel interview. So write down panel interview. So student, panel interview is consist of generally 5 people. The one is the person who chair the 5 people, the 2 are the psychiatrist and 2 are the subject specialist. If you are going for any position, for any of teaching opportunity, the panel interview considered to be the toughest, because they will bombard you with the questions from the different directions, then your knowledge and your confidence will be judged. So that is why the panel interview is the difficult one, and in an army and in so many other organizations the panel interview is conducted. So if you go for CSS, if you are FPSC, PPSC, you will be interviewed by a complete panel from 5 to 8 people. The next is exit interview. Student, exit interview is considered to be the new type of interview. When you leave your company, they arrange an interview with you so that they may know that what are the grounds and on which reasons you are leaving this organization, so that they may change their HR policy or bring some new changes or make some new amendments in their clauses for new hiring. So this is an exit interview. The next type of an interview is demonstration. This is particular for those students who are aspirants of being the lecturer in future for the government or the private. So let me write down here demonstration. So students, if you apply for solicited or unsolicited jobs in some of institutes in Multan or in any of other cities of the province, particularly for your lectureship, they ask you to give the demonstration. So what is demonstration? Demonstration is that you have to prepare one of the topic and present it to the teachers or the authorities who will be sit in front of you, like the students. So they are judged on the basis that how do you interact with your students, how much you use the whiteboards, what is your speaking speed, how much understanding you have of your topic, how much confidence you have, how much boost you have to give transfer it to your student. So everything will be judged during the demonstration. So this is the demonstration is considered to be the most appropriate way to hire a particular teacher. The next is a audition. Audition is generally for hiring of a good actor or the actresses. So like audition is generally for entertainment industry but not for the educational industry. So that is said to be the most appropriate for the entertainment and for the actors and the actresses. So next discuss the what to do before the interview. There are so many things, like after completing your degree, the next step and the next level will be to just prepare yourself for the interview. But how to interview? You have to drop your CV first. The preparation of the CV, then the cover letter, then you have to wait for some job aid sometimes. Sometimes you just drop your CV. So many institutes, and one by one they start calling you. If you are fresh graduate, you have to wait little few months, but if you are experienced, then you will be abruptly called by some of the organizations. But what should be done before going for an interview? My dear students, if you have been called by an organization, institute or some FMCG group for an interview, so one thing you have to prepare is to just increase your self-confidence and work on yourself. The second most important thing is you must have a complete knowledge about the company. You must know what are the SOPs and what are the requirements of the position you applied for. You must have a conversation and interaction with the insiders. Insiders are those who are already working in that organization. If it becomes difficult for you to approach the people who are working there, so you may open their website and you may get all the knowledge about their chairman, about their CEO, about COO, and about their policies, hiring policies, about their products. And it is very much important to grab that particular position. What should be done during an interview? This is the toughest thing. Because after completing your degree, my dear students, you will be the fresh graduates. Please avoid few of the points which I am going to tell you. When you enter into the interview room, never step haphazardly, just stay calm and cool. Do not drag the chair, just pull it and then sit down. Do not start rubbing your hands, rubbing your fingers, rubbing or scratching your heads. Just sit straight and just face to face interact with your interviewer. Do not start watching here and there, up and down. Do not try to observe what is happening around you like this or like this. Do not try to give a laughing gestures like some of the students which I observed and some of the candidates. When I was interviewing the person for the line manager, he was like smiling. So what is the reason of smiling? If you have a smiley face, that is good, but if you are smiling unjustified, that will be the negative gesture. If some interviewer asks you a question and if you do not hearing it properly, you may say pardon They will repeat the question and answer to the point. Do not exaggerate your answers, because exaggeration may create boredom for the interviewer. If you do not know the answer of any question, do not try to give the wrong answer. Okay, said sorry, so that they may move to another question. Wear good dresses. It doesn't mean that you have to buy some branded dresses. Just wear good ironed clothes. You must have a pencil, or you may say a ball pen in your hand. You must know that what you have completed, what are your goals in life. You must have a complete introduction preparation. Do prepare your interview before going for the interview in front of the mirror. It has been said that if you can face yourself in the mirror, you can face all the people around you. So, these are some do's and the don'ts of an interview. So, write down some of the interview questions that are very helpful in future for you, and the assignment will be provided in the WhatsApp group, because you have to submit an assignment regarding this. So, first of the question which is generally asked by any of the organization is introduce yourself. And now many of the students will say that how would we introduce? Beta, your introduction will be based on your name, your qualification, and your professional background if you have any. There is no need to tell about your family, how many brothers and sisters you are, that what is your weight, what is your creed, and what is your caste. So, this is not the necessary question, and it is not necessary for them to know. Only you have to tell about yourself. The next question they ask you that why should we hire you? So, what are the qualities that you possess that they should hire you? Then you must have a very brief but precise answer for that. Then the next question they may ask you that why you leaving the previous job. So, do not start hateful remarks about that company. Just said that you are in need of a good opportunity, and your organization is offering the good handsome salary package and also an opportunity for me. So, that is why I am joining this organization, and you would have so many other reasonable answers as well. But do not try to express some hateful remarks, because it will give a negative impact on the interviewer. Then they will ask you that what are your strengths. So, strength does not mean the body strength. Strength means that what are the qualities that make you above the others. So, you may say that I am very punctual and I know how to work in the stress situations. And what is your weaknesses? It does not mean your physical weaknesses, it means that these things make me so arrogant, so I try to avoid these situations. And then they may ask you about the salaries, about your goals in life. So, you must be very much clear and very much unilateral towards your goals of life. You must know that what you have to do in future. So, these are the few interview questions that interviewer asks, and after this they will respond you in a very positive gesture. So, my dear student, this was the interview for today. This topic has been completely discussed. Every point has been discussed so precisely and briefly. Your assignment will be collected and will be provided marks on it. See you with the lecture number 4 inshallah. Thank you.